Now, understandably, well, welcome back. First of all, I think my excitement is getting the better of me. It is a massive sporting weekend. Locally, it's huge. Building, of course, for this weekend's MTN8 semi-finals. High-stakes action. Doesn't get much higher on the local cup front. Across both encounters, a lot of beef. The fixtures promise intensity. It's going to have a lot of drama and some potential upsets, and we like that. And with tickets moving very fast, it's high energy, load-in time to what is going to be a massive match day weekend, and hopefully you can connect. And we're going to connect you to the narrative right now with Morgan Gold and Brent Coles, MTN8 ambassadors, joining us in studio. Oh, gents, I know we're taking a deep breath before the sporting weekend. There's rugby, there's cricket, there's cricket, and of course, there's the MTN8. This is massive. Morgan, for those that don't really appreciate or understand where this fits into the South African ecosystem of football, why is this such an important one? We feel it because it's getting the season started, so we understand this has got to make a statement. But from a player's perspective, why is this such a big opportunity?
Look, it's a big opportunity because
it's money,
it comes with the bags, you know, and it gives you a precursor to your season, because it just gives you a look into, okay, I'm struggling here, I'm good at this, I'm bad at this, but it also comes with the bags. And once you wobble in the beginning, you still have time to make it up in the league, but you don't want to wobble in this one because it's 10 bar.
Yeah, it'll sting for a while.
Yeah.
It will sting for a while. But I've seen the difference it's made in young players' lives, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds whose families have put so much into getting them to this point. So I get that there's a bit of majesty. But of course, we need the teams to make the drama, and we've got that. Pirates, Sundowns. I mean, where do you even begin? How are you feeling about this one? Are you leaning towards last season's form? Does history come to bear? Do we start with a clean slate? This is a perfect matchup.
Yes, I think like the saying goes, wafa wafa. So previous performance and all of that goes out the window. But I think obviously everybody's looking forward to the Pirates and Sundowns clash, the big one.
It's massive.
Me and Morgan on the other end, we're very here in the Western Cape, so we're going to watch the Stellenbosch and Sekhukhune semi. But what an exciting time, you know, always the best time of the season, you know, the beginning of the MTN8. And we can see who's going to be sort of the winners of the 10 million rand.
Sure. And it's an opportunity, yes, for individuals to also put their hand up. But the lone team from the Western Cape, how important is it for Stellenbosch to send out a marker now? When you talk about this being that opportunity, hometown, they're going to need it, I would imagine. Yeah. And Sekhukhune, they've just got something. There's magic in the water there. So you're always expecting an upset. How do you see this playing out? Yeah,
look, it's two good teams that for the past 8 years have done so well. They punch above their weight.
Completely.
And the systems are just, I think this weekend the systems, everybody is just gunning to get advantage because it's the first semi-final. And Stellenbosch is looking to keep clean doors at the back, and Sekhukhune is trying to score because they've got players like Bradley Grobler.
And they've been given the license to do that.
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to have an experienced team. And the youngsters of Stellenbosch have their work cut out, actually.
Sure. Don't look at me with that tone. Look at them and tell them with that tone, man. No, I think they're well aware of that. And I love the fact that we've got a Goal for Charity initiative, which just adds a little something else. Can you think about things like that when you're on the field? Playing for 10 bar, how does that factor in? Because we want goals. Yes. We want goals. We don't want KG semi-finals. Yes. But this is an awesome underpinning to have.
Yes, I think there's rewards for everybody in this competition, you know, from the teams to the players to the supporters. So the Goals for Charity initiative is actually a great initiative. The players know about it, and they know we want to reach a high mark. So we're already over the 300,000 mark. Champion. And hopefully we can get to the 500K mark by the final.
I have no doubt. And I love the fact that, yes, we can invest ourselves emotionally, but football is difficult, okay? And I say that from having been a Spurs supporter for many, many years. Okay, don't laugh. There's always one.
It makes the two of us.
I'm so sorry. Now I understand why you're at the manifestation. Everything's going to be okay.
Nah.
That's why my whole career had to build to this point, just to tell you everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
No, but we love it. From a local perspective, we've seen an interest in local football that is just magical at the moment. Who has this? Who is going to take the MTN8 title? Are you allowed to have a favorite child now?
Look, you're allowed to have a favorite child, and my favorite child right now is Stellenbosch, and I represent them, and he represents Sekhukhune, how the worlds collide. He was in Western Cape, and I was in Johannesburg, but now the teams that we are signed to are totally opposite. So,
why did you look nervous when he said that, man?
Because we obviously Stellies is at home first, so you know, advantage to them at the minute. But let's see what happens after the first leg. I think we'll obviously have the advantage in the second leg, Sekhukhune. So hopefully we can start off on a good note.
Yeah, you were very intimidating on the field. You're quite intimidating off the field, just a little bit. You're just so sweet, man. You're just so lovely, man. Nah, dude, I'm playing with you, bro. I'm trying to beef up my own profile here, sitting this close to a trophy. When you get your hands on silverware in football, it's one of those moments that you can chalk up for yourself. That, you know, we play for our teams, we play for our green and gold, we get that, we understand. But there is something really special about this. What would it mean for the players in this tournament to be able to lift this trophy?
Yeah, it would mean a lot, you know, because you're looking at one of the tournaments that sets you up. And this is one of the tournaments where you actually don't wear a medal, you get a ring. And that lasts longer in your memory because, yes...
That's legacy, yeah.
It's a legacy that you can obviously pass on to your kids and also say, I've won a ring. And that's how the world sports is going now.
I love it, man. That's how heroes and legends are made. Gentlemen, you are both absolute legends. I appreciate the early start ahead of a massive weekend where we're probably not going to sleep. I don't have a favourite child. I absolutely love both of you. I love all 4 teams that are in this tournament. Why? Because it is the perfect start to our local season. What a way to sink our teeth into the drama that's to come. And, of course, you can get stuck in on a completely different level. So here is the good news. We are going to give you your chance to win 4 tickets to watch Stellies take on Sekhukhune United at the incredible Donny Craven Stadium. And that's obviously tomorrow, the 16th of August at 6 p.m. All you got to do is tell us this on the socials. Who will you be taking with you? These guys are already going, so you can't take any one of them, but you can take me if you want. It's that simple. Terms and conditions applying can be found at expressoshow.com. Make this interesting. I would imagine we're going to get a lot of entries for this one. Let's support the teams as they make a statement ahead of the season. And, of course, the first cup glory of the new season as well.